Okay, so let's go over 5 of the most costly mistakes that sellers tend to make. Number 1 is dismissing the importance of first impressions. Really, it boils down to this. The first 10 days of your listing are the absolute most critical time. So we want to have all of our ducks in a row. We want to have your best foot forward. We want to make sure that all the marketing is done and your cleaning and staging is all ready to go. Those first 10 days are the most critical. Number 2, choosing the wrong pricing strategy. So we talked about in another video all about pricing strategies, right? Gauging the market versus being unrealistic can really be, being unrealistic can really be a setback. And depending on the market conditions, it can be kind of unforgiving. Number 3, assuming that all agents are the same. Now, there are a lot of real estate agents. It is said that if you don't know a real estate agent, you don't have friends. So there's a lot of folks that are licensed in real estate, but there are not a lot of people who do this full time, who offer full service, who are committed on a business level. I once heard that real estate can be broken down into 3 approaches. 1, it's a job for some people. 2, it can be a career for some people. And 3, it's a business for people. Now, business has longevity. We believe that we are in it for the long haul, to be here for your resource for life in the real estate world. And so we are absolutely committed to your success. Number 4 of the top 5 mistakes that sellers tend to make, underestimating the home selling process. Look, we love to make it look easy, we love to make it seem easy, and occasionally it goes that well for us and for everyone involved. We want that to be your experience, but there's a lot that really goes into that. So we have all kinds of major tasks going on, whether you see them or whether you don't. Sometimes these things are behind the scenes, but there's things such as pricing and doing that right and doing that well. Marketing, we talked all about marketing. There's so much more that goes into that than we've even discussed. Showing management is a huge aspect of this, especially when the market is really on fire. Ordering title work, understanding title work, arranging for escrow services, building on those relationships we already have is a huge part of it. Lender communications, so working with lenders on the other side, just really understanding how that process works is huge. Ordering and understanding HOA documents, so these are the documents that help you understand about the community that you're buying into. Surveys, ordering surveys, arranging for those types of services is a big one. Handling appraisals, there's so much that goes into this. We have actually several videos coming up on that process. All real estate disclosures, documents, there are kind of not countless, but there are tens of documents that could apply to your situation. The contracts themselves are 18 pages typically. And then we've got dates and deadlines to manage. We also have closing arrangements to make sure of, and then we're going to coach you along the way, try to finesse your situation so that you can have a successful move, connect with the right people, and there's, so again, a lot of moving parts to a real estate transaction. Number 5, not understanding market statistics. There's so much more than just doing a little bit of online research or finding out word of mouth what happened in a real estate transaction. If you learned that your neighbor down the street got $550 for their house and that was more than they were asking or less than they were asking, it can be helpful information, but there's so much more that goes into it and understanding really the statistical implications of your home selling experience. So that kind of wraps up the 5 major mistakes that sellers often make. We're going to make sure that you don't make those mistakes.